We're basically going to introduce a variety of interactive experiences into the physical store. One of these interactions could be a take on the traditional end cap. Go ahead. By adding interactive screens to an end cap where products are already placed, we can allow manufacturers to introduce interactive content right where the products are. It's like having the website for a product right next to it. An example of this, if you want to go ahead, imagine somebody who's searching for golf balls. They see an end cap display of golf balls. And they can use this interactive end cap that has airwave monitors on it and get some product information, follow a product demo, and then choose the golf balls that are right for them based on this interactive demo. They've made a choice to make a purchase. Okay, good. But just because they made a purchase doesn't mean that that interaction has to end. We can take that interaction home. So we have an at-home demo. This is called Indigo Home. It's a Silverlight app, and it essentially uses your Microsoft Live ID to tie you to your in-store persona. So Indigo personas connect the in-store and the online experience. Go ahead. So with that same customer, he can log into Indigo Home, and because he purchased golf balls from this manufacturer, they can deliver a piece of exclusive content to him. In this case, video content that are golf tips from their pros. I guess it's tips on water hazards. But you can browse products inline and all those kinds of things. This is essentially creating a platform for manufacturers to be able to deliver content already to customers that are already interested in their products because they've already made a purchase. But this content doesn't just have to be developed by vendors. Indigo can create content that sort of educates and entertains and even creates new behaviors for their customers. An example of this could be Indigo creating kitchen-ready recipes that are ways to drive customers back to the store. So in this case, it can show them the ingredients, have step-by-step instructions that align with a video tutorial of how to make this food. And these things don't just have to be recipes. It could be home improvement tips, gardening assistance. It could teach somebody how to play a new card game, kind of any of those things. I mean, if this recipe looks good to me, I can add these items to my list, and it'll drive me back to the store. So the next time I'm in the store, all of those products, go ahead, can be featured on an end cap, and they may even be on sale, kind of driving me to make a purchase. By combining the in-store experience and the online experience, we are not only kind of creating new opportunities for manufacturers, but we're actually adding value to the products people are buying by giving them content. The customers are simply just getting more for their money. And while we're blurring these lines between sort of the in-store experience and the online experience, we're kind of going to show you some ways that we can make shopping happen anywhere. Shopping is another component of the Indigo Home experience, and we think shopping is a lot about making lists. So you may make a list of recipe items, and you may just want to check out and order those things online and have them delivered to you at home. You may make lists that are sort of wish lists for special occasions, birthdays, weddings, babies, and want to send them and share them with your friends and family. Or you may make a list of office supplies that's sort of a joint shared list between people. You may choose to pick out things that you're not necessarily that interested in, like 8-foot gumball machines, and sync that list to your phone and take it with you to the store to do shopping with a digital shopping list. Creating these lists and adding to these lists can happen anywhere. Of course, Indigo Shopping would have a traditional e-commerce experience, like everyone's seen before, but just because it's online doesn't mean it has to be siloed to just the Indigo site. We can actually leverage anywhere that people are interacting with products by offering like an Indigo add this to your cart alongside blogs or manufacturers' websites. We can allow manufacturers to put special codes into their print ads that people can text message, hey, I want to add this to my Indigo list while they're flipping through a magazine. And we can certainly utilize barcode technology so that when people have Windows Mobile devices, they can scan these barcodes when they run out of light bulbs, and they're kind of already doing that task and add that to their list. I think media is one place where no one has sort of figured it out offline or online. And for Indigo, media is just going to be as accessible as possible and as media agnostic as possible. And sort of by that we mean let's create a physical retail store where you can browse for CDs, DVDs, games, the way that you would in a store, pick up packaging, and go to a kiosk and learn about it. So you can watch trailers, get recommendations of other movies that you might like, and then maybe even ask for digital delivery. So in this case, you can pick whether you want to buy or rent it. That rental can be streamed directly to your Indigo Home app, or even something like Xbox 360. When you get home, that movie is already kind of downloaded and ready for you to watch, and you get to watch a movie. So in this sense, we're kind of creating media freedom. You don't have any formats of choice. You can kind of choose the way you want to experience stuff, but if you prefer to shop in store but have digital delivery, you can do that. Or if you choose to shop online, you can still get the physical media when you go to the store. I think this whole experience is about taking the exploration and discovery of online shopping and bringing it in store, and then taking the kind of convenience of in-person shopping and bringing it online. And I think the best example of that we have is the Indigo Home dashboard. This essentially is just kind of your lifestyle portal to all of your Indigo shopping, and it's as much about the things that you might be interested in buying as the content that you might be interested in digesting. So I'll just let you experience it for a second. Right, so in these kind of rough and tumble times, I think everyone is really just concerned about spending money, and what we wanted to interject with Indigo is to just have fun. So I think by adding value, accessibility, and a little bit of entertainment, we're thinking that if anybody's going to spend any amount of money, it could be at some place like Indigo.